Okay, so I was going to do a short tutorial on the Venn diagram for LCM that we did in class today. Notice we have the same numbers if you watched the GCF. Same idea to start off with. We're going to do prime factorization. We need to get those numbers down to all prime. How do we do that? We do a factor tree. So we'll start with our 16, and I can break that into 4 and 4. Those aren't my only two options, but my factorization sentence at the bottom should be the same. 4s are not prime. I can break those up even more. So that's 2 and 2. 2 is prime. So I'm going to circle. And I know the factorization for 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now I need to do the same thing over here for 56. I can break that down into 7 and 8. 7 is prime, so circle it. 8 can still be broken down and factored out. 4 and 2. 2 is prime. 4 can be broken up into 2 and 2. Now we have all prime numbers. I'm going to put the 56 under the 16. I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. Now I need to find pairs. Just like GCF, I need to find pairs. So I see a pair of 2s, and in our Venn we're going to put those in the middle, because remember the part of the Venn in the middle says that this is true for both the 16 and the 56. I see another pair of 2s, so I'm going to circle it, and I'm going to put a 2 in the middle. I see another pair of 2s, circle it, and put the 2 in the middle. Now for the 16, I have a leftover 2 that does not have a partner. For the 56, I have a leftover 7 that does not have a partner. Now for LCM, since we're finding multiples, we're going to multiply all those numbers together. So what would that look like? You're going to multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and I'm running into my other ones, times 7. Okay, so 7 times 2 is 14. 14 times 2 is 28. 28 times 2 is 56. 56 times 2, if you're not sure, you can just add them up. 6. Your LCM should be 112. Okay, try the next one on your own. Pause the video and then come back and check with me. Okay, so you should try this one on your own. 14 needs to be reduced to your prime factorization, so 14 can be broken up with a 7 and 2. Both are prime, so I'm going to stop and circle them. My prime factorization for 14 is 7 times 2. 35 can be broken into 7 and 5. They are both prime. I'm going to write it right underneath the 14 so that I can easily identify that I have a pair of 7s. I have a 2 left over for the 14. I have a 5 left over for the 35. Because we're looking at least common multiples, I'm going to multiply all together. So I'm going to multiply the 2 times 7 times 5. Well, I'm going to go backwards just because it's easier to multiply. 5 times 7 I know is 35. Times 2 is 70. Okay, try this one on your own. Pause the video, then come back and check with me. Okay, so you should try this one on your own. Again, we need to find the prime numbers of 18 with prime factorization. We can break down 18 with 9 and 2. 2 is prime. 9, 3, and 3. So for 18, we have 3 times 3 times 2. For 36, we're going to do 6 and 6. 6 can be broken down into 2 and 3, which are both prime. 2 and 3 are both prime. I'm going to write it underneath the 18. 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. Okay, I find one pair of 3s. I'm going to put it in the middle. A pair of 2s, put it in the middle. Another pair of 3s, put it in the middle. But then the 36 has a leftover of 2, so I'm going to put that here. And because we're doing least common multiple, we're going to multiply them all together. So we're going to multiply 3 times 2 times 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, times 3 is 18. 18 times 2. Your LCM is 36.